Today, when people think about Florida, it's the beaches, it's Disney World, big cities like Miami, Orlando, Jacksonville, Tallahassee, and so many more. And they are Florida. They are what makes up today's Florida. And what you see around me is the real Florida. This is part of the history of our state, our country. You can pretty much trace anything that was going on in the country through our land here. I'm in Flagler County. We were Lower St. Johns County, Upper Volusia County until 1917. We were separated off to make our own county. The history of Florida is kind of incomplete. They talk about first Spanish coming in, Menendez, Ponce de Leon. Then they talk about the British occupation. Then it jumps back to the Spanish period for a short period. And then we go into modern day. The territorial period is kind of skipped over. The mid-1800s skipped over. Flagler County's history, or the land that is Flagler County now, goes back to that first Spanish period. The land I'm standing on, we're still doing research on, but was possibly used then. It's not in many history books. The British definitely used this land. Not too far away is Hewitt Sawmill, which was in operation in 1770. Kings Road is out that way. That was 1768. After the Revolution, the British left, and the Spanish picked it up again, and land grants happened. This land I'm standing on was one of those Spanish land grants. And it stayed that way up through the territorial period. But to tell the true story of Florida, you've got to include everything. It's not just the big, bright spots. It's places like this. This is a whole lot cleaner and more park-like than how the first settlers came and saw this. It was full of live oaks, scrub palms. It had to be cleared by hand to make something as pretty as this. That story doesn't get told. We here at Kings Road Historic District and Flagler County Historic Society are trying to tell the story of the land, of the people, of what actually happened. Not the big bright spots, just the everyday men, women, children, all different races, working this land and living here and trying to survive and trying to make friends of Florida. It was a very harsh environment. Florida really doesn't like us. She tolerates us. And that's the story we're working on telling through all the different history groups around in our county. We get overshadowed by St. Augustine or other places that still have the historic buildings standing. We have the land. We have the history of what happened here that even helped build St. Augustine. So stick around, go to our Facebook page, our YouTube page, which you probably will find by watching this video. This is PZ, one of the county historians, and I'm in a beautiful site with a lot of history.